All right, so how many of you have tried party ribs? I keep seeing them all over the place, and it's tailgate football season, so I figured we just have to try them and get them out there to our football playlist and get them out there for a tailgate. So that's what we're gonna do today. I got one really nice slab of spare ribs I already trimmed down, and then the ugliest ass spare ribs I've ever gotten a package in my life. Trimmed down, I salt them up a little bit. We're just gonna cut them up. I got the Yoder fired up to 275 degrees. I'm using Jack's legendary pellets. They're hickory, maple, and sherry blend, and it's just an amazing pork blend pellet, I think. They burn really well, very low ash. And with the Yoder, not many pellets work good with the Yoder without creating ash fires, getting too ashy and stuff like that. So you can't use regular Traeger pellets or junk in the Yoder. Basically, Barbecuer's Delight, Smoking Pecan, and Jealous Devil is the only ones I find that work for very long cooks. You could use the other ones if you're just cooking for a couple hours, but if you're doing a long brisket or pork butt or something like that, they don't work. They just catch on fire. Sherry for pork is my favorite. Smoke on a rib, and it gives the rib a really great color. Write in the comments your go-to for pork and ribs. I like apple for pork butts and cherry for my ribs. So I'm gonna flip all these over, get them bone side down. I am anti-membrane, so I have took the membrane off of all these already. And these have been sitting in the fridge for about 6 hours, salted and tossed just sat in the fridge for about 6 hours. All right, so we're gonna start with a little bit of Ozark heat from Our Butts Are Smoking, and just sprinkle a little bit on the back side of these ribs. Now that the wind picks up, and then I'm gonna top it off with Our Butts Are Smoking Sherry Habanero. This is the back side, so we don't want to go not going too heavy. Really nothing to eat there. And then flip them over and do the same thing on the other side. These should only take about 2 hours from everything I've seen. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully this turns out this is something that you could take with you to a tailgate and cook it there, because they're only supposed to take 2 hours. So if you've made them before, let me know. But what type of seasoning you use too, because I'm always looking to try some new seasonings, rubs. Just gonna roll these around, get the sides and all this left over. I want them coated really nicely all the way around. I don't want to put these on yet. I'm gonna let them sit here for about 20 minutes and let that seasoning adhere and soak in real nice. All right, we're back. Our ribs have been sitting. They're nice and shiny. It's about 35 minutes. Seasonings adhered real nice. So we're gonna go ahead, throw them on. Again, this is 250 For 275, we got this set up as. Just gonna throw these on. It's on there. We'll close her up. I'm not gonna show you me spraying these every 15 minutes, but I'm gonna be spraying them with a 50-50 apple cider vinegar and straight apple cider mix every 15 minutes for the first hour, and then we'll come back and we'll check on them. All right, so we're back. It's been about 90 minutes. Our ribs have finally hit 170 degrees, right around there, 168, 170, 175. They got some really good color. They feel really good, so we're gonna pull them. Throw them in the pan here. Probably could use a smaller pan. But now we got them in here. They got some good pullback on the bone. They smell really good. We're just gonna go in with a few dabs of butter. It's about a cup or one stick. One stick of butter in here. My pan might be too big. All right, so I went ahead and switched out my pan. Got a smaller one. They just fit better in there. And we're gonna go ahead. Got the butter in there. Sprinkle with some brown sugar. Dark brown. About a half a cup. I'm gonna use Rob's frog sauce. Really good sauce for ribs. Got a nice little peppery Texas style bite at the end. And I'm just gonna pour on about a cup this. That's all I have. Let that drain, and then we're gonna top it off with some agave syrup. Extra sweetness. These are party ribs. You want them to be like candy, I guess. And give these a nice little toss. So 90 minutes isn't too bad if you're tailgating, because they're already up to 170. So I think wrapping them in foil, maybe increase the temperature from 275 to 300, 325. We'll get these done in half hour. I don't know. When I go tailgating, we get there at 7 for a 1 o'clock game. So that gives us plenty of time to make these so far. I don't know how long the full cook's gonna take, but these are coated. Really nice, really glossy. Just evenly all over all of them. It smells phenomenal. See what's left in here. All right, so now we got them sauced up. I'm gonna cover them real quick with some aluminum foil. Going back on the Yoder. I'm gonna crank her up to 325 and let them go for no more than 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I think, and we should be done. What you want to do with these, make these your own, use your own seasonings. Again, I'm using the Ozark Heat with the cherry habanero from Our Butts Are Smoking with the Jack's Jealous Devil legendary pellets. So I got great color so far. The sauces and the seasoning, the Rob's Frog sauce, and everything, it smells amazing. So I'm excited for these, and I think you will be too if you make these for your next tailgate party. We'll just have to see how they turn out when they're all done. All right, so it's been about an hour. I took these off about 25 minutes ago, and I just been letting them rest and come down. They are hot. They are saucy. They are shiny. They're glistening. They smell phenomenal, and I can't wait to try one of these with you. But they're just going to be really hot. You got some good pullback on the bone. That's just the mother bone sitting there. They are. I hope that they taste as good as they smell. If you made these before, remember, leave a comment. Let me know if you made these, or if you want a rub or a seasoning or something you want me to try, or even any kind of recipe that you use. Let me know what your favorite tailgate recipe is so I can give it a try. This is my first time going into one of these party ribs, so let's hope it's good. It's too hot. It's really hot. So it's got a good chew through and bite through. But I want to get some, see if I can get some of this sauce. More of the sauce in there. It's even hotter. Seasoning, the flavor, and the consistency and everything. This meat comes right off the bone. It's all really good. I just don't like, I want my sauce to thicken up. I want it to get a little bit more thick. I'm gonna give these a little toss around in here. Just the whole bone, just all the meat just came off that one. So I just want to toss these in here. I let them rest. The flavor is there. I just want them more saucy. So I'll toss them up in here. I'm gonna leave them. I had them resting covered. I'm gonna let them rest uncovered. I think that it's gonna thicken up and become a little bit more tacky. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. This rib looks, it's just a super nice looking rib. Great bite, super hot. Damn it, it's hot. But that was one that was tossed. It's tossed in there, so that's a lot better than the first one. We just gotta let that sit and get a little bit more tacky, uncovered. I don't know what happened to my camera filming these ribs, but they came out amazing. They tacked up really nicely. And I think that they're gonna be a huge hit. If you made these before, or you wanna see me make something, please let me know in the comments. And check out my last video on the Italian sausage sliders, because that's another big hit that you're going to love, and so will your guests at your next tailgate and NFL party.